Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I bring all of you live to this Friday evening. Oh god, how can I even explain how today's gone? It's just like one giant, just one like bad, one more work than I could wave a stick at, and unfortunately, oh god, I'm just like, again, it's like one of those things. I come home ready to start doing like videos and all that, get ready, everything set up, and then like almost nothing happens. I'm like, I don't know if this is like what people just like call burnout, but I also put a lot of this down to like the fact that I was just again at work for 10 hours today and all that, and I'm not trying to make excuse or anything like that, but every single time I feel like I'm not doing enough, it makes me feel like, you know, like I hate myself, like, because I've wasted an entire day when realistically that's like not the case. I've done everything I could, I think, earlier today to try and get kickstart a few things. But the problem I keep facing is that, am I really doing enough? You start to doubt yourself in many ways, and the problem is that tomorrow is going to be the 5th, when we'll be a sixth of our way through the month of November, and honestly, I'm not too sure if I've got to turn this round. I've got to make this work. I can't just sit here and mope. I've got to do something about all of this. And in case there are people out there who think I'm being a little bit too harsh on myself, no, if anything, I'm not being hard enough. I've got to motivate myself to do better. I can't give up, but I need to know that I have to try better. It's a vicious cycle, ladies and gentlemen. And I wish I could actually like explain it to you guys exactly what this feels like, but I don't know. I can't even remember the last time I ever really felt like this conflicted. No, conflicted is not really the right word. Challenged, something like that. It's a very difficult way to describe this. It feels like I think maybe this is just what facing reality sort of like feels like. It's not that it's not possible, but are the odds beginning to stack themselves a little too heavily against me? Are things becoming harder and harder? Things are becoming harder, and that's exactly again why I've got to try harder, because it's not going to get any easier. Nothing about this is going to get any easier. So I don't know what I'm even meant to do. I don't know if I'm meant to like stay up. Well, I've got more time tomorrow. Maybe that's what we should do instead. We should sleep now, get some rest, go again tomorrow. Because I know as well as you guys that things are not going to get any easier from here. Things are going to get a lot harder, and I've got to, in all seriousness, get things sorted. That's what I have to do. Is that I've got to be ready and for anything, and gotta face what comes, and take responsibility if things do go wrong. I've just gotta relax and a little bit and just get ready to go again. I know, again, I wish I had better things to say right now, but I'm kind of like split two ways. I certainly feel like a little bit more, well, comatose is probably the word I want to use, because it's getting on to like 11:15 at night, and I've really got to like get some sleep. And okay, let's just breathe out, and let's try again tomorrow. I'm not too sure what good this is even going to do, because I got to motivate myself to actually tell myself that this is going to be, I'm going to have to continue, because it's hard, ladies and gentlemen. That's the truth of this. It's hard doing this, and it's probably even harder than struggling against reality and things. Is that what this is? This is like coming to, like struggling against reality. No, I've come out of worse things before. I'm pretty sure I can come out of this a lot better than going in. So let's just see what happens next, eh? Right. Good night, guys.